Anyway, my room's just down here. I'll give you a little tour. Sure. Yeah, so my room's just behind this door. Oh, yeah. I made this little, like, sign for it. As you can see, it's supposed to say Mason's room. I missed the S quite embarrassingly. Yeah, that's from a show called The Owl House that I really like. And these are supposed to be the bi-gendered flag colors. Before I realized I was gender neutral, I thought I might be bi-gendered. But yeah, I also think one of the bi-gendered flags was made by a terrible person, so I hope it's not this one. That'd be quite awkward. But yeah, come on in. Yeah. Let me just check actually. Let me just check if it's like clear in here, because that'd be quite. Oh yeah. It's pretty clear in here. Luckily, that's good. Yeah, and there is a rogue sock on the floor, but I'd say that's the only real mess. Yeah, so anyway, this is my room. Yeah, come on, I'll give you a show around. So we can start over here. So over here we have a poster. You will see a lot of One Piece stuff in this room, probably 50%. It's the manga at least. We don't talk about the anime, but the manga is probably one of my favorite pieces of media ever. But yeah, these are like inspirational things the Straw Hat said. I don't actually know if they're from the show or if they're just made up. Then we got some cool things here. My sister drew this because she loves Spider-Man. She loves like the whole Spider-Verse stuff, and I'm a big fan of the sport. I also drew this. Like I did one of those, where you get like your nails and you etch it in. I don't know what they're called. But you'll see the poster that I based that on in a minute. My light, obviously, everyone needs a good light. Some would say the light's the best part of everyone's room. But yeah, if we look down here, yeah, this is just where I got my TV. Oh yeah, that is a Wii. Yeah, because yeah, I guess I do gaming from like the 1940s. But yeah, I've got a TV here. This sign thing, which I just kind of, it actually was what this piece of long roll paper came in, but I just kind of wrote a ton of things on it. What does that say? uh, Gay little straight boy, whatever that means. This is a picture of Gojo saying, "Nah, I'd win," with well, that aged well in it. All different stuff on here. Like so yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, that was a bit awkward. Let me show you over here. We have my first shelf. Yeah, I do hope your vision's not too blurry and that you can see this well. But we have all my manga, and because I'm autistic and a nerd, I did put it in alphabetical order. Assassination Classroom, I've got a lot of those. Attack on Titan, obviously onto the B's, the C's. I'm sure you know how the alphabets work. But yeah. So you can have a look at what titles I've got here. This is the Devil Luck card game. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know what that was, and a lot of people don't, but it's to do with Rustages. He runs like a D&D campaign. He's like an anime rapper. These are just generic One Piece cards. Even more One Piece stuff. This is like the phones they use in the universe. We got this cool little sword here, which you can like open up and stuff. So that is pretty cool. Yeah. Then onto the second shelf, we firstly have a picture of my boyfriend. I love him. And then after that, we have all this stuff. We have like more manga here. Obviously, I have the most of One Piece. I have all the way up to 104. Now, I'm joking. Obviously, I did skip a few, but I have all the way up to 15 and then a double 15 because I got it different. Yeah, but more. You probably don't care, but more manga. And then we move on to the anime DVDs. We actually have a lot of Bleach here, some Dragon Ball. I don't really like Dragon Ball either, and I really hate how the fans say you have to like it because it's what gave us all this other stuff, and like without it, we wouldn't have all this other stuff. We do have all this other stuff, so we don't have to worry about it. Exactly. Let me just move him back up now. Oh yeah, we've got this little JJK coin as well. That's pretty cool. Then we move on to the anime DVDs, and if you thought that I liked One Piece by now, well, here we have episodes 1 to like 800 on DVD, dubbed because I can't read, and now I'm joking, obviously, but yeah. And then after this, we have some like animated series we move on to next. We've got the complete Adventure Time and a season of Futurama, and that just shows you that DVD sizes sometimes make no sense. Like this is 10 seasons, like 200 episodes. This is like one season, like 25 episodes at the most probably, and somehow this is like close to double the size. Then we don't have to spend too long on these last couple of shelves. We have some more like animated series. We got a lot of Simpsons, some Ninjago, some Teen Titans, which I hear is really good and I want to get some more of. And then we move on to like live action stuff, like a lot of Scrubs. I don't know why Scrubs. Like it's all right. I liked a few episodes, but it wasn't my favorite or anything. So I don't get why I have like 7 seasons of it. Once Upon a Time, all this stuff. And then I think we move on to anime movies specifically. Oh, also, all of this is in alphabetical order if you have noticed. But yeah, and then animated movies in general. We got some goats here like Shrek, Spider-Verse, all the good ones. And then I might actually flip it around that way, but I don't know if that's gonna mess up. Then we move on to live action movies. You can see Nat and stuff. And then we do also have some. Yeah, I know we're having to lay on the floor to get to this, but we do also have some One Piece card game stuff down there, which is pretty cool. Okay, here we have my magnum opus. Yeah, come over here. So, yeah, we have all these Funko Pops. I think there's like 21 over here plus one over now, which you'll see in a minute. I know a lot of people hate these because, that kind of promote capitalism, I guess. I don't know, like, I don't support capitalism. What? Yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to say that. I feel like most people don't support capitalism, but yeah, we have some pretty cool ones. This Denji one's probably one of my favorites. Everyone who I ask which one is their favorites, they always say him, and I can see why. Deadpool and Batman. This Vegeta one's pretty cool. Super Saiyan Red is it, and then Super Saiyan what Super Saiyan Luffy? Yeah, Gear 5th Luffy. Which one's your favorite? Oh yeah, fair. The Gear 4th Snake Man Luffy's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so after this, we have possibly the coolest thing I own, One Piece Monopoly. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it's an official one as well, not like those rip-offs, like I don't know when they do like Naruto offers or something. But yeah, that's actually pretty sick. We have some random like comics and drawing stuff. As you can see, yeah, I'll get these out so you can have a look. Yeah, as you can see, my comic collection is very new. Some of these were given to me by my stepdad, and then I recently brought like 4 or 5. But yeah, like I recently got into comics. I would love to get some more. In particular, let me just skip to the ones that I got recently. I would love to get some more like Batman ones and Deadpool. Those guys are probably my favorites, as you can see. Those are the ones I had like the comics of. Not the comics, the Funko Pops of. Let me just put this back. Yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, then we got some random manga, the Odd Ones Out book for some reason. We obviously have Heartstopper because I'm a queer teenager, so of course. And then we have the Tommy In It book, which as you can see was only written by Tommy In It, no one else. So that's good. And then we have the Pokemon because everyone needs to be up on that Pokemon lore. My largest collection of manga, the only manga box that I currently own, the Demon Slayer one. We got some chests and sprays there if you're interested. Then we have this sword, which I thought was broken, but yeah, I can get out so you can have a look. Yeah. So yeah, here it is. This actually broke once, and then my granddad, who works with wood, had to fix it. And then it broke again, and then he had to fix it again. So, sorry, and thanks for that, Grandad, if you ever watch this video. But yeah, it is Zenitsu's from Demon Slayer. We have, like, my green screen stands, all this stuff, some generic stuff. I'm sure you don't need to tell you what, like, nail polish and, like, gum pots are and stuff. Yeah, we have some One Piece pillows. Hey, guys, can you tell I'm a fan of One Piece yet? Well, now you should be able to, because I've got a massive poster of it. After this, we have all these anime stickers, so I'll just go through these. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell, I used to be a massive fan of anime and in particular manga. I still am. I still read and watch it from time to time, but I like to expand what I read and watch now. So like, I'm getting into a lot of different mediums, but I still like a good anime or manga from time to time. And then we have my magnum opus. Yeah, it's right up there. As you can see, everybody needs a collection of bottles. Guys, I do consider myself saving the fish here because rather than, them just getting thrown in the sea so a poor turtle can get stuck in them, I can keep them in my room and maybe use them for art or, let's be honest, just leave them sitting there. Then we have a cone. No need to elaborate any further. Everybody just has a random cone in our room. I would show you out the window, but I realized as I was preparing for this video that there's literally a massive sign that says exactly where I live right opposite my house. This is my chair in case anyone's interested. This is just a random corner where I throw all fluffy bits that I'm not sure what to do with. Yeah, we got like this chopper teddy, this law hat, this like wiggly worm thing. And then we've got my desk. A picture of my boyfriend again, because again, I love him. This might actually be my favourite Funko Pop. It's like Shrek taking a shower, the goat. We have some random art stuff. We have this little picture I drew, which is pretty cool. Oh, and there goes a pen. And I think that's about it. Yeah, we can go back downstairs if you want. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing my room. Yeah, I have to come and check out yours sometime.